now.
I still don't have a fan.
Use your guns.
Right. Just show your
I was gonna say.
Now I'm gonna put a jacket on.
No. Jonathan, you have one job here. You're doing it.
I was gonna say the comments might absolutely destroy you.
Literally, like the pit crew of the cup.
Right.
Pretty much.
Please.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do your one job, Jonathan. Thank
This
you.
is the only reason why I'm on the payroll.
Right.
Yeah. We keep you there for that, and and we thank you for it.
We thank you.
Thank you for it. And you've got great opinions, which is also, always a plus.
Yes.
Look, Jonathan talks. I never noticed. I don't.
And on that note, hi everyone. Welcome to the CUP, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Today in my Corey King Tumblr, shout out to Miss Corey King, currently at Drag Race Live. Shout out to Drag Race Live, I guess, too. I've got Celsius in here because I needed the energy desperately.
Work. Hey, everybody. It is me, your girl, Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because I love me some tea. I don't have no drink, but I have a cup. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And if you look to the right of the screen, there is a QR code, and you scan it. It'll take you right to the shop. Like the shop, favorite the shop, send me a message. Tell me how much you like the shop, and then buy your merch because we really would love you to have one of these beautiful cup mugs. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. UK, the world. I'm looking at you. Unless you live in Brazil, then there's some excuses. But every place else, get your cup mug and thank you.
Hey guys, it is Tara Nova, all the way from season 5 of Canada's Drag Race. I would say the self-proclaimed most talented pork chop that there is from the show. And I don't have a drink, but I do have a water bottle because I need to stay hydrated. Girl, this spiralactone, this HRT is killing me.
Period. Yes, ma'am.
Most talented and dare I say most beautiful pork chop in Canada.
I would say internationally, maybe.
International. Oh gosh, guys.
She's an international queen. Hey y'all, this is Jonathan from Dallas, the fellow with a resting gym face and a hint of Texas taste. And I'm glad to finally be back on the pod and discuss Drag Race with y'all. I am drinking coffee with a ton of creamer because I like my coffee like I like my men, hot and very white. Came up with that maybe like 20 minutes ago.
That's brave yet controversial.
I mean, we've seen your fiance.
I've seen his fiance.
We know. And yes, that tracks. And we love you for it.
Yeah.
And we love you for it. We love you both for it.
That just took me out.
No, sweet.
Shout out to the Matty-morphosis of the pod.
Metamorphosis of the pod.
Who doesn't look anything like Matty-morphosis? Can y'all please stop? Like, seriously. Keep up the comments, actually. It helps our algorithm. But, like, y'all, he does not look like Matty-morphosis. At all.
I do love the comments. Yes, keep commenting, everybody.
Oh, keep commenting. It helps. And we love the commentary. We love the comments, everything like that. And we love that Tara's back with us.
Yay.
So I'm excited to be back. I love sitting there with you guys and chatting. It's literally like such a thrill.
I mean, we love having you here. So literally, it's always a pleasure having you here. What an episode. I think that's really all I need to say before we get into it. What an episode of television that we get to talk about today. I'm quite excited about it. We're going to get into it. Before we do, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. You can talk about, how hot Jonathan is. You can talk about how fabulous Tara is, how great Lana and I are, of course. Or cue in. Do you think Mike looks like Matty-morphosis? All of the above. Or you could just, give us your thoughts on this episode of Drag Race also.
Yeah, that would be good too.
That works too. Let us know everything down in the comments below. Subscribe. Check out everything we are doing here across the CUP Network, because we are currently covering UK versus the World Season 3, as well as RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. Lots going on here across the channel and across the CUP Network. So all of our links are down in the description below. You can also follow us on our socials at the CUP Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And follow the four of us as well. Our links are down below. And go support Miss Terra Nova, because she's here with us and we love it, and all of those lovely, fabulous. Tara, I have to say, it's been a little bit since the last time you were here. I noticed maybe, did you do something different with your glasses? I can't tell.
You got a haircut.
No, I just got a perm.
Okay.
No. There's been a lot of big life changes, and actually, controversially, I don't have a perm. My hair is naturally curly. But no, I have recently come out as a trans woman. Thank you. Thank you. I have been on HRT now for the past year. I was kind of debating on transitioning for the past 4 years, and then I finally took that step, and honestly it's because of my persona as Terra Nova that it made me fully realize it and say, okay, this is for me, this is what I want.
Good.
I love that for you.
Thank
I
you.
love that for you so much, and we here support everything you do, and all trans women and men alike. We are here.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, and we say continue on your journey, and we will support you every step of the way.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
So excited for you.
Of course. I was so excited when I saw the announcement. I was like, yes, I love it.
Another one. Thank you.
Another
literally.
one.
And then
Thank you.
literally a month later, Marina Summers comes out, and I'm like,
Yes.
you see, we are all dolls in this queendom.
Period. I'm just
Next
at
month
the end
it'll
of
be
the
me.
day. Exactly.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was making a joke.
Okay.
I mean, I would like to see it. I don't know. The dollification of everybody. Let's just say that. No, no. At the end of the day, I just want everyone to live their most.
That's what I'm
just so happy. Just so happy
Just
about
be
it.
you.
So
Be
happy
true
about
to
it.
yourself,
Be
whoever
true
you
to
are
you.
inside.
Yeah.
Be that.
It's always just I think that everybody is just a hurdle. It's just how you grew up, maybe always holds you back or something. Or there's something that holds you back. But I was finally just I need to be happy. That was the extent of it.
Good.
With the state of the world that we're living in, I want everybody to be who they are and be happy. And then so people can start getting to this point. It was you know what? What are we hating people for being happy? We're mad that they happy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want people to
We're
be
happy that they look hot and they're confident and sexy.
And sexy.
Period.
What is the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I love it for you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
I love it. Now, I have another quick question before we get into the episode.
Okay.
What happened with you and that trip that you went on to Toronto, and you had all those canceled hotels and the whole cancellation? I was living vicariously through you for that 3-week period.
Well, I'm glad that you weren't living the life, because I swear to God, Logan, it was the worst thing that I ever went through. So first of all, HRT is crazy, and you have these crazy emotions that will just erupt, because now I'm living as a full-blown woman, and I have the feelings of a woman.
Yeah.
Welcome
So
to
I
the
get
woman
to
world.
girl, yeah. Yes, it's kind of it's full of joy and then full of tears too. But no, I got to the airport and it was bad weather here, and it just got delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed and eventually canceled. Each delay, I screeched, I cried, I sobbed. People were looking at me in the airport and they were like, "What's wrong with this woman?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I'm just sad." And then
love
the
it.
next day comes and it keeps getting delayed. This time I didn't cry though. This time I was like, listen, you've been through this yesterday. You can do it. And then eventually I do get on the plane. But then
Good.
I get to Montreal and they have to put me up in a hotel because then my flight is canceled from Montreal to Quebec City.
Mhm.
So I thought that was the end of it. I was like, nothing else can go wrong from this point forward. So I finally get to Quebec City the next morning. I had like 2 hours of sleep or something. Then I get on that plane, go to Quebec City. I get in an Uber, walk to my Airbnb. I put in the code, open the key hatch. The key is not there. So I have my drag bag with me. I have multiple carry-ons. I'm just like looking around a city I've never been in before. It's icy, it's snowy, it's cold. I'm like, I am literally gonna die. Like I do not know where to go next. So I went and sat in a cafe for 4 hours and didn't get a message back from the Airbnb at all. I went through the supports. They tried to call her. She didn't answer. I had to get a hotel. But I got a hotel, slept, went and did my gig. Then I went to Montreal, had a wonderful trip. Then I went to Toronto, had a lovely trip. So it turned out great.
Good.
But it started off as a nightmare.
I just damn. Like I've been through some bad travel, but like not that bad. Like damn, girl.
Hey, I would have been
Girl.
crying too. I would have been bawling
Yeah.
my eyes out there. I'm like, I can't take
Oh.
it anymore. It can't get any worse. And then it keeps going.
Literally,
Oh,
yeah. I missed out on a makeup gig because like that Thursday that I was supposed to be there, I was supposed to have a makeup gig and I missed out on it. So it was like, oh gosh, like losing money plus
Right.
also all of this happening was like, didn't feel right, didn't feel correct. That was not a part of my fantasy.
Never.
No.
Never.
I just wanted to say, Tara, I hope you're ready for this journey because as the woman that we are, you're going to cry and don't even know why.
Oh,
Be like,
don't
"What
worry.
is happening?"
Yeah, I was doing it today.
It does. I did it yesterday and I was like, why am I crying? I don't even
Literally.
know.
I know.
But yes,
Love
welcome and just I love it.
Yeah.
But I hate
Womanhood is treating me good. Don't worry.
that. It's real. Look, being a woman is also very fun. So you're gonna love
Yes.
it. Gotta
Mhm.
love
Good.
it. But
Good.
to travel, oh my god, I've been there. I have been there, so I get it. Oh, everything just wrong. Oh, you know who just went through that?
Who?
David.
Oh
David just went through
no.
that. We're going to Tokyo. He went to Tokyo, and every flight delayed, canceled, delayed. Had to buy a ticket, got delayed, then got on another. Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
I know.
So yeah, shout out David. I told your story. I told all your business, but yeah.
I don't think he'll mind that much.
No, I don't think he'll mind that part.
David, we support you. We see you.
We love you, David. Of course.
You're back home safe, and we love that for you.
Of course. But we got to get into this episode too because we come back and Melinda's gone.
No, that I hate it.
Another Canadian pork chop.
Not my friend Melinda. I'm devastated.
Look, and she said so
Still.
herself. She said we're friends, so
It is on the internet for the world.
it's on the internet. She said herself.
No, again, shout out to Melinda. We love you. I love you, baby. But just like, I'm obviously like thrilled because I love Naomi as well.
Right.
Like she's like one of my girls as well. So I'm like absolutely thrilled that she's still in the competition. And so is she, because she comes into the workroom immediately on her hands and knees, kissing the floor, just like, oh my God, what just happened?
Because she knew that lip sync was choppy too. She knew that. She knew that was a choppy lip sync, and it could have went either way.
Seemed like everybody was shocked though too that Melinda went home first. I mean, coming into the first episode, everybody was excited for her to be there. All knew that she's already a legend, already an icon, already going to bring it like she did in her original season. And then her going home first seemed like everybody was also speechless.
Yeah. It's like a diversion of expectations.
I do love the way that Sminty put it. Melinda was giving everything on stage except for the words.
Sminty said she was speechless, but looks like also so is Melinda in her lip sync.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I didn't want to see it happen. But
No, and like realistically, she was the first gone, so she wasn't even there for a long time, getting to learn the lyrics for like a long amount of time. So it was like a double, just shitty moment.
yeah, indeed. But we're congratulating Godlin on her win. Period. Now, Tara, as the fashion girly here, what did you think of last week's double runways? Real quick, who would you have had as your winner? Like,
Oh
you
my
agree with the
gosh.
win?
Yes, so I did agree with the win. I think that anything that Godland does is just amazing. I think that like literally like the personality, the actual like runways that she is able to provide is amazing. I know that like maybe some people may have been like, "Oh, like there wasn't a lot going on here," but she did a lot with nothing, She took it a long way and she also made it her own. So like I really respected that. I think that it was honestly is a little bit of a difficult challenge because it's not like you're given just like whatever to work with. You're stuck with like specific people's looks. So I overall I do agree with the win. That episode I kind of agreed with everything, to be honest. There's nothing that I would like kind of disagree with. I was like, no, this all makes sense to me. I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
Completely fair. Most people, seem to agree. There's a little bit of discourse going on about some people are
Teeny
pressed.
tiny.
Some people are confused. Some people are pressed, and by some people I mean Sminty.
Very pressed. Very pressed. Very impressed.
I love seeing pressed and perturbed Sminty drop. It makes for good television.
It absolutely does. She came back to that like after they did after the elimination, she came back and she was just on fire. She was ready to fight, and that's what I like to see in a girl.
She said, "Listen here. I kept my mouth shut a little bit in the first Untucked, but since we're untucking right now, I got more to say." And she let them have it. She let the girlies have it. She was like, Mariah, you look like Liza Minnelli. Like, I don't even know what she said. I was like,
stuck in a slide or something, I think.
Liza Minnelli stuck in a slide.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we're coming for Mariah.
I was like, we're doing this? First
of
all, I was like, Sminty, like you, but not too much on Mariah because I like her. I really
but also
like her.
I lived for it.
But I was like,
that is the nerve. That's the nerve that she was showing there. She was going for somebody that is like a legend in Drag Race, like in the whole like Hall of Fame. So it's like, wow, like I love to see that, somebody that has that nerve.
It was literally the meme with from the rapper Mystical. Well, watch yourself, but go ahead. Like hold on now. But
you know what, good or bad or nerve or whatnot, it is good to see something coming out of Sminty because we didn't get much of that at all in season 4 of UK. So it's good to see her kind of opening up more to us for us to see who exactly she is.
And with Sminty's boldness going forth, it emboldened more people because Zahira decided she was going to chirp in and she had something to say too.
These
and
UK
she was
girls.
coming for Fontana, like, and you, girl, that look wasn't all that either. And Fontana was like, hold on, now I catch it straight.
Wait, why are you bringing me into this?
I'm just catching strays for no reason.
Literally, hold on.
I'm just sipping my drink.
I was like,
next to my puke bucket. Why are you bringing me into this?
Bucket.
I was like, what is going on here? I was like, they are sniping today. Like, we are mad and we are because they felt that they should not have been safe. Like the 3 UK girls was like,
so they'll get mad at the girls.
The UK girls was like, oh, we should not have been safe. We should have been at the top. I felt we were at the top, and they were like,
I will say though, I honestly, if I was RuPaul, I would put Sminty and Zahara at the top. I actually did like their both Redemption and Remix looks. So they didn't do a bad job. So them feeling that way, them feeling like we should have made it at the top, I think it's pretty warranted.
I mean, I don't think they did a bad job, but I don't think I think they were perfectly safe. Me personally,
yeah, I think they were like
safe.
easily like the top 4 of the group, like easily, like they all look really good. But like I think like the bottoms for that episode, like the 2 lip syncing, made absolute sense to me. I mean, like Naomi didn't even make the bodysuit, so she basically made nothing, and is a design challenge. And then we had Melinda, who wore what she wore.
I was like, technically, it was put together well. It was just simple and basic, and it didn't do much.
It was just not drag.
Right.
Yeah.
Why didn't Naomi do all these hours while everybody else was making their outfits?
Beg Zahira for some fucking shoulder pads she didn't even use. I'm still mad at you, Naomi, because we got the tea from Saki last week during Look Over Here that she got the damn shoulder pads from Zahira after begging for them and didn't even use them.
No, she said, let's poorly drape some purple fabric and put it here and here and there and there. And then she went out. I said,
and I'm done for the next 8 hours.
Literally, you had all that you could. Okay, now it's pissing me off.
I love you, Naomi, but girl,
but I mean, look, I really wish I could sit here and be like, I would do so much better. No, that's me. I would have been like, this is a bodysuit. Can I fit it? I'm gonna put this on because I can't make no bodysuit. You ain't gonna see me making no bodysuit. And I'm gonna take this fabric and I'm gonna stick it in here, and I'm gonna stick one in here, and I'm gonna make a train and make it, because I can't sew nothing. I can't, even my glue and stuff together would look like crap. So I ain't gonna talk about Naomi. I ain't gonna say.
And I came out of this segment, and all I thought was, honestly, you guys, the competition's starting to heat up.
Oh man. They was coming, they was sniping. But I will say this. I was like, okay, Zahira, I ain't know, because like I ain't know where she came from. I understand her being upset about not being at the top when she felt she should have been at the top. But then I was like, okay, I don't think you sniping at Fontana is the right, like, was necessary. I don't think that was necessary in that moment. And so I was very happy the next day that they were like, both Sminty and Zahira was like, hey, look, we was in our feelings. We want to apologize because Fontana, you didn't deserve that. Because she didn't. Because honestly, I thought Fontana's look was actually really good. It looked, even though it looked like Kate's original look a lot, but it still was good because what else is she gonna do with all that fabric? So she did what she did. And I thought it was a good look. But I was like, please, God, to the Drag Race guys, I do not want to not like Zahira this season because I really enjoyed her on her original season. And so I don't want her to turn into that person. I'm like, oh, man, I don't like her this season. But yeah, they rectified it really quickly. And I was like, back to liking Zahira.
And my favorite part was they were both like, well, we said what we said, but I'm sorry that the way it came out, because like it didn't need to happen that way. I still said, and I stand by everything I said, but sorry. And that's
they stood by what they said to said, I stand by what I said to you, Mariah. Yes, you still look like that.
For a second there,
you deserve that.
For a second there, those two forgot that this was an alliance kind of game this season around.
You know who didn't forget
Don't be making enemies.
You know who didn't forget that? Kate Bush didn't forget that. Kate Bush did not forget that at all.
And you know who else did not forget that? Miss Mariah Balenciaga.
She ain't forget that either.
Because we got Miss RuPaul walking in the workroom. And we find out that the Maxi challenge for this week is Snatch Game with another damn twist. And we are doing the Miss Snatch Game pageant.
Cute.
Why?
Cute.
I just want to know why there's a swimsuit section in Snatch Game all of a sudden. I was like, it's just like, well, that's not really providing much. Like, you're not going to improv, and it just didn't make sense. But anyways,
this was the most convoluted. I don't understand. Don't
I
understand.
don't understand.
Don't understand. Like, baby.
I did not understand the swimsuit part of this.
No, I didn't mind the like questions. Like I didn't mind how like the questions were like okay, because like that is still like improv-y Snatch Game. You just gotta like know your character more.
Yeah.
But like the swimsuit, I'm like you're wasting time.
You could ask more questions.
Yes.
Okay.
I hated it. Anyway, we'll talk about it. But before we get the Rue walkthroughs where she attempts to have everyone change their character as per usual. Love you, Rue, but that's just how it is. Miss Kate and Miss Mariah are checking in and they're going, well, what are we doing here? And Kate's like, well, the UK ain't doing too good other than checks notes. Me. So maybe I need to make this more of a global affair than I had originally anticipated.
Miss Kate Butch want to join the UN, baby. She's like, I'm not sticking with.
She's like, give me on Traders, give me on Big Brother, give me on Survivor. She's playing a strategy game.
I'm about to join the whole UN. I'm not going to just stick to the locals where I'm used to. I'm about to join the United Nations and see if I can have. Because honestly, I was like, yes, Kate, that is the smartest thing you could do. Because I understand UK versus the world, and you want to stick to your, the UK girlies, but yeah, for the last couple weeks, UK been safe. UK been safe. UK been, and the international girlies have been up at the top. So I think I'm gonna stick with the international girlies. And somebody got and with Zahira and with Sminty just showing their butt the day before.
Yeah.
Because Mariah was like, look, I'm gonna circle back. Because I asked you earlier. I asked you when we first got here about alliances and how we were doing. So I'm gonna circle back and see if that's still a thing. And Kate was like, I mean, I don't know. It don't have to be. It could be us. Nobody will suspect a thing. And I'm like, I love RuPaul's strategy drag race game. I do. I do.
Good. It's
I
so
do.
Good. I love it.
I love it
so much. I love it so much. And then cue the part where RuPaul attempts to make everyone change their character to Cher.
Yes.
No, that's later. Sorry.
Whoa.
Filipino Cher.
Filipino Cher and then Thai Cher.
Did you not just have one of the best shares of all time a season ago, RuPaul? Did you forget about Bonnie and Clyde?
Cher.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Cher.
Cher. I mean, but you honestly just had one of the best interpretations a couple seasons ago on US that had everybody talking about it. Oh, great.
Oh my God, that's right. You talking about Kermit the Frog, or who are we talking about?
Lana, you can't. No.
I'm great.
It sounds like Tony the Tiger, I swear to God.
Maya,
We
Mama
love you,
Page,
Maya.
come to the front.
We love you, Maya.
Maya, come to the front.
Maya.
Girl, what the fuck were you trying to do?
Yeah.
That's somebody who don't be doing Cher. Great. I don't do Cher.
No.
Cher's not in her wheelhouse. Don't get mad at her.
We don't need 5,000 shares.
No.
RuPaul loves Cher though.
Okay, we've already had Cher on UK versus the World and UK. We don't need it again.
It is hard to one-up Cher.
Cher, yeah.
Very
yeah, for sure.
Honestly, it's one of, like, I think Chad Michaels, Bonnie and Clyde, and quite frankly, I'm going to be honest, Jujubee have done it perfectly. I still love Jujubees, but genuinely, Chad, Bonnie, and Juju have done it so perfectly. Like, I get it, Rue, but not everyone can be Cher.
No, literally. But
No.
I think that's her only point of reference. Like at this
I
point.
really honestly think at this point, the only frame of reference RuPaul has left in her fracking brain is Cher.
Literally.
But the walkthroughs come through. She's talking to everybody about what they're doing, and Miss Naomi is taking a risk.
Oh, baby.
Because this is the only platform she can do it on.
I was like, oh.
Oh,
It
word.
was
we're
like a
going-
huge swing. I really
Yeah.
expected it to go the wrong way.
Yeah, I was like, either she is going to bomb so badly with this, and it's going to be almost too dang controversial. Like it's going to be so bad and controversial, or she's going to hit it out the park. Like,
Mhm.
there's no middle with this character. You either got to nail it, or it's going to suck.
Yeah.
Gay Hitler's brother? Hello?
Mhm.
Correct.
And also seeing how that may like affect her going home too. Like it, like
Right.
you know, like when she goes home back
Once
to
she
Germany, like
leaves,
what the perception is then. Like that's also a huge risk with that.
Very much. I was like, that's very brave of you.
Mhm.
And I really appreciated the conversation that she had with Kate afterwards, where
Mhm.
she was like,
Yeah.
this is a risk, but I can't do this back home. So this is a platform for me to do this on. And I feel, confident in the character, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about doing this, because it is just that big of a huge risk. And, I was a little bit nervous going into it, being like, girl, is she going to do it?
Right.
Are we gonna, and there were a couple of girls where I was like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna sell it? Like, what do we have going on
There was
here?
also a couple of girls where I'm like, you're definitely not gonna sell this.
Yeah.
I can just
Mhm.
tell you're definitely going to bomb and flop.
He's not going to sell.
Whatever Serena had brought, I'm like,
I mean, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, I think that because I know the woman that she was going to do for Snatch Game, and I think it's a really smart idea for people that are familiar with Mexican pop culture.
That's what I was gonna say.
Not RuPaul.
And I don't, and that's the thing. I don't know if that was a bad character. I just think it was a bad choice because RuPaul didn't know the character, and that's why she decided to change it. Which I felt like I guess that's a smart thing to do. But if you came in fully prepared to do this character, even if you have a second choice, you don't spend as much time on your second choice as you do your first choice. And you are fully in and prepared to do this character. And then when you get there and you tell RuPaul the character, and RuPaul look at you and go, who's that? You instantly know, like, oh, no.
I think it would have been to her benefit if she did a character that RuPaul didn't know. That way he wouldn't have expectations. Like
I agree.
And could just act however,
just do
be
whatever
foolish
you
with
want
that.
to
Exactly. Be a fool and be funny. And RuPaul would have no idea what you're supposed to emulate, but at least she's laughing.
Because with Charo, she knows Charo. And that was like the critique is like, oh, that's not Charo, you know?
Exactly.
I think the difficulty with that, because I do think I agree with you, Jonathan. I think the difficulty with that is, would that have then just put a hurdle up in Ru and the judges' minds of, oh, we don't know this person. It also puts additional pressure on Serena to then be funny. Like, regardless of who the character is, it puts pressure on her to then be funny in this challenge. And I think she may have done better, but I don't know how much better she would have done had she done the other character as opposed to Charo. But
so you're saying it didn't matter.
I don't know. Well, and the difficulty with that, and the thing with this season is everyone's pussies are at such a high level on this season. Every single person in this room has stepped their pussy up from their original season. Everyone is at a next level. They are so far up the pussy staircase that, like, it is difficult if you take like a half step back down the pussy staircase, like, you're going home. We literally saw that today. Like, if you take one little moment to not be at your best, you're going home.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you brought. It doesn't matter how you've done in the competition so far. You're going home. Like,
Well, it's
we've
All-Star.
seen it's all stars. We've seen now 2 weeks in a row, 2 people that I think the fandom really thought were going to do quite well this season are now the first 2 people eliminated from this season. And I think that just goes to show the level that all of these girls have brought to this season. It's one of those seasons as it's turning out. And I'm happy for this group of girls because they deserve, some great spotlight, and all of them deserve, this platform. And I think it's good that we're getting them here on a season where the level is this high.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see it. It's craziness. But shall we talk about Snatch Game?
Wait, one more thing I wanted to mention.
Yes.
During the walkthrough, when RuPaul was talking to Godland, asking about Cardi B, and Godland's like, and she was like, "Do you know who Cardi B is? No. Does she have a vocal fry? No.
No.
Godland is really surprising me this season, as I'm sure she's surprising all of you. I did watch Thailand 3, and to me, Godland kind of didn't shine as much because you had Frankie, who was just full-on hilarious. ZP was both gorgeous, hilarious, and is not afraid to be stupid. Spicy made me feel something in between me theirs. Godland was just like nobody to me. So seeing her here, I'm honestly pleasantly surprised. I'll also be surprised if she doesn't make finale, but I hope she does.
I love me some Godland.
Literally any moment, confessional or random shots in the workroom, she is hilarious. She's just making us laugh.
It's just about being comfortable too. I think that she's just there, like being herself, just being like wacky and fun, and that's who she is, type of deal. Because like I've known Godland for like I think before I even started drag, like I've known of Godland on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've always just been like, wow, this girl's like, she's so pretty, and I was like, wow, she's so pretty. So now to see that she has such a personality that comes with that, and she's like not afraid to be a fool at all, it's just like wow, like that's so endearing to me.
I guess that's what I did not see in Thailand season 3 is
I agree.
Absolutely. I'm happy it's coming through because like knowing her personally, like she is just that bubbly, like her mind goes 17,000 miles a minute. Like I thought my brain went fast. She goes at a speed I have never seen before in my life, and I love every bit of it. Like she is a firecracker in the best way, and I adore her, and I love that she is getting this fan reception because I agree, Jonathan. I think her edit and the way she was shown on Thailand season 3 didn't give all of that to us. But I think that was also a season with a lot of big, strong personalities. And she was one of those, but there were often a lot of other big personalities kind of fighting for the spotlight. And so I'm really happy that A, she's able to stand out in this really powerful way here so far, 3 episodes in, and B, that it's translating really well to both Rue and the judges and to an international audience. That just makes me really happy, just as someone that loves her dearly.
What I hope is that this creates more space for the Thai girls to go on like more of the versus the world and stuff, because I think that like obviously Godland has shown that they have like such charisma. They just culturally like they're different, but like just in such an amazing way. Whereas like now it's being showcased and we're all loving it. So now World of Wonder gets to see this. So let's bring more Thai girls to the light, because obviously we don't know if there's going to be a next season or not. So it's like I want to see that for them because they're so talented.
Absolutely.
And season 1 and 2.
I was about to say, please, please, please. There are 2 other seasons of Drag Race Thailand that exist.
Yes.
Like, I love Godland and I love Siam, and they've been phenomenal Thai rep for Drag Race Thailand. But there are 2 other seasons of Drag Race Thailand that have some of the most sickening drag ever to be on Drag Race internationally.
Yeah.
And the fact that none of those girls have gotten a shot back yet.
And that's what I mean. That's why I say, like, I hope it creates space, because there are such talented people there. Like, they need that showcasing.
Absolutely. And
Like,
as Pangina said when she was here on the pod, Thai girls, learn English. Take the time to learn the English, and it will help you expand out of just Thailand. And you can do UK versus the world. You can do Down Under versus the world. You could do Canada versus the world. It's so many opportunities.
You do US All Stars now.
You can do US All Stars now. You can't do this if you just and Pangina was like, it's just learn English. I know it's difficult and I know it's not an easy thing, but if you are serious about your drag and if you are serious about wanting to just not be a Thai queen, but be an international queen and global, you have to do it. And I just want them to, because like you said, Logan, it's so much good talent in Thailand. Like they are such good, amazing queens. Like,
where's Anime Wong? Where's Jeannie? Where's Condomus Joe? Where's
Vanda?
Where's Bunny Bee Fly? Like I could go on and on and on and on and on. Like, where are these girls on these international platforms? I need to see it, please.
They need to be there. They need to be there.
We need it.
We're getting more Philippine representation on most of these versus worlds now, which I love. So now I want to see more Thai drag race queens representation on this show because they deserve it. They deserve it.
And more Asian franchises of Drag Race. Where's Drag Race Japan?
Yes.
We were promised Drag Race Japan, Fenton Bailey.
Yeah.
We were promised Drag Race Japan.
Oh, yeah. It's on the docket.
Yeah, it was announced when? Like 2 years ago now?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
You mean okay. Yeah, okay. I just got mad because I didn't know that.
Yeah, as well as South Africa, or am I wrong?
Africa, I saw that.
Yeah, Japan, South Africa, and South Korea have been in the works for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, get it together. We want to see more representation on all around the world. So
the last thing I'll say about Thai drag is I'm glad that we are getting Godland first to represent for the Thai drag in the international platform. So we are lucky that we're getting Godland first.
Not the Siam Fusi's just erasure. What are we talking about?
Yeah, well, that's more like Asian general, but like,
sure.
You know.
Okay.
I think here's what I'll say on that. I think Pangina did a phenomenal job at opening those doors. I think Siam did a great job at continuing the legacy of Thai drag on Slasian Royale season 1. I think Godland is just gonna break those
she's
doors
eating it up.
Yeah.
That's what I think is about to happen here. And I love all three of them so fiercely. I'm so excited. Like just And this has been our Thai drag interlude.
Period.
I love it. I was gonna say, actually, there isn't much to talk about in the workroom after Snatch Game. It's just very tense, and everyone is tense.
Yes.
So,
I mean, it is tense, and Mariah wants to know, how people are feeling, and Zahira happens to just give out some Mariah facts, because Zahira knows more about Mariah than Mariah does, apparently.
Mariah Encyclopedia.
Yeah, Mariah Encyclopedia, because that's who Zahira is. And she's like, I know everything
about Mariah.
And
I love it.
Who doesn't?
You should.
I love Mariah.
Me too. Literally, what a doll.
I mentioned this to Michael earlier. I did not watch. I think it was season 2 or 3 that Mariah was in.
3.
I did not watch season 3, and I did see All Stars 5, but Mariah was out pretty early. So to me, I don't know who Mariah was. But seeing her here now, I'm so glad that I got to know who she is, because she's lasted much longer, and I'm loving every second of it.
She's so. I'm gonna say it again. Relatable. I know her. I know her. The first time seeing her, I was like, "Oh, I know this woman." I don't even like she's
the girl next door.
She's just so relatable. Like, I didn't watch her season either, but I felt the second I saw her, and when she started talking and how she was I was like, "Is she? Is that my auntie? Like, is she? Like, literally, she felt like my aunt Renee." And I'm like, I know this woman. I've been around this woman my entire life. It just felt that way. And I love her. I don't want her to go anywhere anytime soon.
And I don't think she's going to. Can I just say, like, I'm feeling cautiously optimistic because for the first time, I'm like, Mariah's doing well on Drag Race. And as a life, like, I have been a huge fan of Mariah since season 3 of Drag Race. Like, I'm like, is this finally the time we get to see Mariah succeed on Drag Race? Like, genuinely, I'm like, please let it happen because she is overdue for success on Drag Race. Like, she has put in the work. She is a part of the Drag Race legacy in more ways than one. And I'm like, if this is finally her opportunity to get even this, surviving this episode, this is her best placement on Drag Race ever. And I'm like, at the very least, I'm happy about that. But no, girl, I need her in the finale. And I think there's a genuine shot with what she's bringing so far. She has leveled up her game so fiercely. I'm pleasantly surprised every week seeing Mariah. Like, it's so refreshing, and I'm thrilled to see it. Like, just
I love to see the power of an early out. That's what I like to see. Not only for myself, but I just like to see it just like in people like Mariah to be like, you can still have like legend status even being an early out, because like you just make impact. You're relatable. It's like this feeling that like Lana's feeling of like, oh, like I relate to this person. I see this person and other people in my life, you know? So it's like, is that like relatability? That's what makes like a good character
the underdog
for TV.
Story. I mean, Tara, we're gonna be talking about you like this whenever you come back on.
Like, remember when she was out first and now
put it in the history books.
Oh no, I am so excited for the moment you get back on Drag Race, and we're gonna be here every single week praising the hell out of you.
You better.
Oh,
it'll be a fun time.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like, remember when she was the pork chop? We can't have her back every pork chop anymore because now she's the winner. So we have to have her for every
imagine
finale.
the booking fee will be crazy. You won't be able to contact me.
I'm gonna say, don't forget us. Now you can charge everybody else. Don't charge us.
Don't forget us, little people. When you
We
make it
still
big.
broke. We still broke.
Right.
We're still working on it, but
we're still broke over here. Don't charge us.
Right.
Now, with that being said,
Yes.
now I think it's time to go to the runway.
Absolutely.
And no big deal, just Jade Thirlwall. No big deal. No big deal or anything. It's fine. Thrilled she's here. Love her. Love every bit of her. I know Bananarama's coming on next week, and I'm so excited, but God, I wish she was here for the girl group challenge next week. Like, that would be really fun too. But I'm happy she's here.
Sure. I don't know her. But
Who,
she's
Jade?
lovely. Yeah, I don't know her.
You don't know Jade? That is actually a gag.
I'm old, so
I'm not.
Well, listen, we are about to put you onto the album of the year.
No, that part. Correct.
Okay. Because I have no idea who she. But she was lovely. She was lovely, and I liked the song that they did for the lip sync. I was like, "That's her song, go girl." I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's fierce. She is fierce because she looks good here in this picture.
She looks fierce. Like, look at her hair even. Her hair is just, so nice of silky.
She looks lovely. And I'm like, okay,
so
girl.
Right in here. I'm going to put on my shades.
I know, right? Like, hello.
The triple threat of guest judges so far of Laureen, Kristen McMenemy, and Jade. Like,
oh God.
They had it so far so good. Good run on these guest judges because
it'll be 4 for 4 next week.
Bananarama. now we talking about what I know because baby, I know some Bananarama.
This is where I converge everyone.
Well, we get back to who I know. Like, okay,
well, I'm not as young as Michael is, but I do not know who Bananarama is.
See,
this is now we gotta
the younger people. Y'all don't know who Bananarama is, and that's fine. But Bananarama, baby, don't sleep on Bananarama.
She reminded her college days.
Did you say college? I was a child. I was a baby in Bananarama days. They were 80s. I was born in 78. Calm down, Mike.
What's their most popular song?
I'm gonna be this.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Your desire.
The first
Oh,
time I
that's-
heard that
okay,
song was for
alright.
like the Razor commercial.
Yes.
Okay,
they
yeah,
were for the
that's
they were for
Oh,
look,
Venus.
tracks, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Bananarama was all right with me back in the 80s. That was my childhood little 6, 7 years old, 8 years old.
And I grew up on 80s music, so
Right, I was like
yeah.
college. Hello.
Anyway, I love Rue continuing her trend of standing in front of her wigs on UK versus the World. But she looked great.
I love that the hair isn't white.
Correct.
It's pink.
I was like,
it's nice and soft.
Her in her scoochie woochie dress. She looks cute.
She looks cute.
And
And
then
then
complain about
Michelle and Alan giving us Christmas. I love
Michelle in
Why not?
green. Michelle in green.
How
Hey.
dare you, Michelle?
And she looks great.
I like this wig. I like this hair.
Hey, Michelle, green isn't
What's
that
going on
bad.
with the bottom? I didn't see it good in the episode. Is it like a
Of
ruffle?
Michelle?
Yeah, is it like a ruffle or
No,
is it like
she's got the bow with the
oh
little
the
tie that goes
bow?
all the
Okay,
way
from
down.
this
Yeah.
distance. Okay, I see now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a cute little
Yeah, it's like a
cut
bow
off
that hangs all the way
cut off
down.
right right above the tattoo, showing off the tattoos. Love it.
Love.
I'm like, what party are the 4 of these people going to? That's what I want to know, because they are not coordinated whatsoever. But I'm like, where are they all going? Dressed like this, other than the main stage of Drag Race. I think that's the only answer.
Dinner. Just a night dinner. They're not going nowhere.
Honestly, I feel like you could split them down the middle. I feel like Jade and oh my god, I forget his name right now. Alan, yeah. I feel like Jade and Alan are going to something like more formal, red carpet or something. And then we have like RuPaul and Michelle, and they're going to some sort of like summery party. Because like she's in the green.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Sure.
Jed and Al are going to some TED Talk. I've never seen that little chest thing off Alan's jacket, and it's made out of a necktie too. That's crazy.
It's
I've never seen that.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
Work. Okay.
But yes, Jade wasn't the only superstar on this episode, because casually we're just, no big deal bringing in Kimberly Wyatt and Ashley Roberts from the Pussycat Dolls to play Snatch Game.
I love that.
I love it. But I do have a question now.
Because
when Rue was talking about the guests, she's like, we're bringing in guest judge from the Pussycat Dolls. And everybody got so excited, like, oh my God. And I know they were expecting Nicole. She was shaking. Like, you know they was expecting Nicole. But Rue was like, no, it's Kimberly and Ashley. And they were like, oh, yay.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, because if you told me the Pussycat Dolls, I'm thinking Nicole and Melody.
I really can't name anybody else except for Nicole, to be honest.
I'm thinking Nicole and Melody. That's who I'm thinking about.
Kimberly and Ashley were the other two that I thought of.
They're great. They're great. They're dancers. They're great dancers. But I was thinking Pussycat Dolls is Nicole and it's Melody, because those were the singers of singing. And I was, yeah,
sure.
But I didn't know who they were.
You knew the ensemble.
I knew the ensemble of the Pussycat Dolls. I love
the Pussycat Dolls is where all of our collective music tastes meet, and honestly, that feels correct.
I really get this. I was a fan of the Pussycat Dolls. So I'm not even gonna lie. I enjoyed them so very much.
I still perform them all the time. I love it.
Period.
I love it.
Period.
Put on buttons, baby.
It's over.
Oh, it's over. Hey, you put on buttons. I'm like shaking everything, and it don't need to be shaking right now.
Losing her buttons.
Well,
that part.
I will be.
That part.
So good. I love that song.
That part. Period. But let's talk about whatever the hell this Snatch Game pageant was, baby. So let's run down the line, talk about who everyone was. So we got from left-ish to right-ish here. We've got Miss Serena Morena as Charo, allegedly. Minty Fresh as unicorn.
Period.
Period.
Kate Butch as Humpty Dumpty. The only Naomi as Gerhardt H.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Mariah as Miss Jack A. Harry.
Period.
Godland allegedly is Cardi B. We'll talk about it. Allegedly. Sminty as the Big Bad Wolf. Zahira as Jessica
Alves.
Alves. I
Alves.
could not remember that woman's name to save my life. I'm so sorry. Jessica Alves. And Fontana as Carmen Miranda. So,
Sorta.
Kinda. Tara, what'd you think?
Overall, didn't really like it. I just thought it was kind of, like I'll just keep. I will be
real
honest.
here at the cup.
Yeah. Overall, I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. These are the cards that we've all been dealt, and we're just gonna sit down and we're gonna watch what it was. I do think that for me, Godland was definitely the standout. Like that made total sense for me. Was it Cardi B? No. But is Snatch Game about actually being the person? No. It's about impressing RuPaul. It's about making the host of the game laugh. So it's not really, that's what she always says. Just make me laugh. That's all that she wants. The impression don't have to be spot on per se. But then other than Godland, I would say that Mariah did well. And that Naomi, I can never say that name right. Naomi, but it just looks like Naomi for some reason to me. But Naomi,
it's like Miss Smalls, Miss Campbell. It's Naomi, but yes, spelled differently.
Naomi, right? So like Naomi was also great. I don't think that she had as many zingers in there. It wasn't as memorable. It did fall flat a little bit. But within this group of people, when you have people like Minty or Serena or who else, honestly, Fontana. And just like these people could really make it far with doing a little.
Yeah.
Jonathan, wait, I'm interested because you look like you got something you need to say on this matter.
No, I was just checking to make sure my Botox is fine.
Oh my God, same.
I'm not even kidding. That wasn't even a joke, but I do have some thoughts that I would like to share. Tara, you named actually my top 3 and my bottom 3. So my top 3 would have been Cardi B, Jackie, and Gerhardt here. By miles, Godland was the funniest.
Yeah,
it definitely wasn't Cardi B, but it was hilarious and made us laugh every time she opened her mouth. But as far as like impersonation, it's like one of those where Godland was so bad that it circled back around to being really good. It was one of those moments for me. But I think though, Mariah also should have been top 3 for me. I think she did a phenomenal job.
For me, I think Mariah was good. I thought she was good, but I thought she was perfectly safe. And I felt like she was my 4th because honestly, I enjoyed Sminty. I really did. I thought Sminty as the Big Bad Wolf was funny because she had zingers, she had lines, she had jokes, she was talking back and forth with Ru, like good banter between her and Ru. And I felt like she did what I always wanted people to do when they pick a character that's not really a character. You can do whatever you want to do with this character. We don't know what the Big Bad Wolf sounds like, so you just turn it into whatever you wanted it to be. And her doing that, making the Big Bad Wolf like a girl who's just does what she does. And it's like, I like that. And it was funny to me. I enjoyed her performance. I enjoyed the banner that she got back and forth with Ru. I thought Mariah was Jack A spot on. I thought it was good. A good Jack. Well, not spot on, but it was a good Jack A. I need a little bit more behind it, but she did good. I thought it was fun. And for me, it was Mariah just being Mariah. It wasn't Mariah being Jackie. It was Mariah being Mariah. So I was like, it's funny, but I wanted to see more Jackie. And Jackie is a little, especially Jackie in her 227 days, a little bit more smoldering, a little bit more sexy, a little bit more, everything is about sex and everything is about Mary. Like, I wanted it a little bit more amped up a little bit, but it was still good. But Godland for me was so funny in the funniest, baddest way. Like, it was not Cardi B at all. It was nowhere near Cardi B. But it didn't matter that it wasn't Cardi B. It was still funny. It was so bad, like I said, so bad, y'all, that it rounded itself back up to good. And I really hate when people say that, because I'm like, nothing is that bad when it rounds back to good. Everything is bad, it's going to be bad. I was proven wrong today, because that was so bad that it rounded back and kicked me in the face. Like, wait a minute, it is good. Hold on, because I'm laughing. Why am I laughing at this foolishness? Because it's not good, but it's funny. And so I understood it and I got it. And I just, so my top three would have been Godland, Naomi, and then Sminty.
Okay. I think I'm going to agree with Tara when I said I don't like this.
I don't
did
even
not like the way it ran.
By the way.
I did not like the way that it was executed. I hope they never do this again. Can we just do Snatch Game the way that Snatch Game is supposed to be Snatch Gamed, please? Thank you. Swimsuit portion didn't need to happen. The way it was run, I will say though, with the presentation coming in and then the Q&A, like I thought that was at least cute. I thought like the way it was run for what it was, sure, don't ever do it again. But whatever. I think for me, there were 5 really great performances in this, and it's this middle section right here in this photo. You chop off the ends.
Yeah,
you take the 5 in the middle, because I think Kate, Naomi, Mariah, Godland, and Sminty really kind of exceeded expectations in a lot of different ways. I think all 5 of them had moments where they really, really excelled. I'm gonna say this, and Godly, I love you with every fiber of my being. You know that. I love you specifically. I found it incredibly one note. Was it funny? Absolutely. Did she make me laugh? 100%. I found it one note. And I wanted her to do anything other than a wet ass pussy joke.
Right, I was everything was wet. Like, everything was wet.
Everything was wet. Everything was WAP. And I get it. And like, honestly, like, she did really well. I'm not gonna knock her for it. But I just like, I don't love that kind of character personally. Like being a viewer of Snatch Game. That's just me. So my top 3, I think, would have actually been Naomi, Sminty, and Mariah, with Kate like right there, because I think Kate did such a great job as Humpty Dumpty. I think taking that and kind of evolving it into this like this fully fleshed out character was really great. Kate was really hindered by the fact that this was a Snatch Game pageant. I really think if Kate was able to play this as regular Snatch Game, I think Kate would have won. But I think the twist kind of like it switched her up a little bit. I don't think she was able to fully rely on a lot of the jokes and the pre-planned bits that she had. And I think what worked for the people that were successful in this Snatch Game was going off of what was going on in the moment. This for me was less Snatch Game and more an improv challenge where you're playing a celebrity. Like this really felt a little akin to the way that they did the challenge on All Stars 1 when they did the gaff-in. Like it felt a little bit more like that, where everyone's playing a celebrity, but then you're doing these like bits and things. And I didn't mind it. It just for me wasn't really Snatch Game.
So just don't call it Snatch Game if it's not.
Don't call it Snatch Game. Call it something else. Bring back the gaff-in. Honestly, I thought that was one of my favorite challenges they've ever done. I thought it was really funny, and then they just never did it again. And I think that would have been a better way to do this kind of challenge. I'll praise the BBC and World of Wonder for doing something different, but this just didn't land. And then, baby, the other 4, Zahira was lucky there were only 3 people eligible to be in the bottom 3.
Yeah.
And I love you, Miss Zahira, but it was one note.
It was very one note. I don't feel like it wasn't memorable at all to me. Like, I can't remember anything about it except the facial prosthetic.
Other than she was like, I am waiting to get my like 5,475th new facelift. Like, that was really the only part. And like, she had a couple of moments that I think brought her above the other 3 on the bottom and her runway.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's like one of those things where like her answers, even like how you just like said all of that, is like, it's so much to say that you're not getting to the punch quick enough. Like, you're like the lead up is not successful.
Agreed. It just, and Minty, why?
What? Okay, so you see how Sminty did how Sminty did a character that you don't know much about. She did it the right way. Like, she went about it the right way. She had fun with it, whereas Minty just like didn't have fun with it. It's like, I don't know why that is. I don't know what got in the way there, but it was just it just was nothing. It went absolutely nowhere.
During the walkthrough, Minty was talking about she wanted her unicorn to be like a straight character, like secretly
a straight ally. Like,
I didn't see that at all in her performance, and I think I don't know. That's kind of what bothered me at all about Minty being on this season. Is I was happy that she was on the cast, but I wanted her to open up more, to bring her walls down, to be stupid, because she wasn't that at all in her original season. She still had a wall up in Philippines 1. And I feel like I'm getting the same exact Minty Fresh here. She has opened up a little bit, but not quite to the level that everybody else has already, to be stupid and act a fool and make people laugh. She's still so reserved. And I knew since the first episode, I'm like, if you don't bring it in the next episode, if you don't open up in the second episode, you're not going to go far. And she didn't.
From the start of the season, even, there really just felt like there was, like, the switch had not flipped for Minty.
Right.
And it's really unfortunate because she is so fucking fierce. Like, she is so sickening.
Yes.
But it just didn't feel like the switch had flipped for her, like she was able to get comfortable, and that really manifested in this Snatch Game character where it was uncomfortable. Like, her uncomfortability was palpable, and I hated it because I love her so fiercely, and I agree with you, Jonathan. I was thrilled when she was put on the season, but it just, like, the level of talent on this season is just that high that if you're not 100% in every single bit right now, you're gonna get thrown to the wayside, unfortunately. And that's kind of how it went for Minty here, and unfortunately for Serena as well. Like, Charo just was not the right pick.
She was not charoing very well. It was, and like I said before, when you change your character into your second option, even though you thought about it, you didn't put that much effort into that second option that you put into the first option, because you are really trying to master and nail down this first option. And Charles was like, okay, it's somebody I know, it's somebody I can do a few hoochie here and there, and I could be okay. I can make it work with Charlo. But it's like, no, you actually have to know the essence of Charo. And because Charo is such a well-known character, everybody knows Charo. You know Charo, whether you live in Spain or Mexico or not, you know who Charo is. We've seen Charo in my childhood on Sesame Street. I know who Charo is. And so you expect to see and it was like Serena was cosplaying a version of somebody playing Charo. It wasn't even
That's such a great way to put it, Lana.
Like, she literally cosplayed somebody who played a cover of Charo before. And it was like, instead of the who, like Charo would do, she gave us coochie. You know, it was very...
She only gave us one coochie and not 3 coochies.
Right. She gave us coochie. And it was like, no, I want the hoochie. I want it all. I want the whole shebang. I want to see wild feisty,
Yeah.
that kind of Charo. And I think Serena was so thrown off. And I also think this pageant format did not do well for her either. She is another one who I don't think it fit the character that she was trying to portray. And so I don't know. I just feel like her and Minty and heck, Fontana, they just got lost.
Yeah.
They just got lost in this whole situation. Even Zahira, I was like,
Yeah.
I ain't really like her person either. It was just, I don't know. This format was wild.
Because, and that begs the question for me, because one of the things I love about Snatch Game is the ability to volley. And the ability to throw things back at each other and really play with each other. There was no ability to do that in this whatsoever. You were playing to Rue and you were playing to the Pussycat Dolls, and that was really it. And I feel like there could have been some kind of interaction between a lot of these characters had it been a standard Snatch Game that I think really would have benefited people like Serena, people like Fontana, people like, I would even say Kate to an extent. I think Godland would have done really well with it. I think Sminty would have done really great because there were two character people here, and it's with Sminty and Minty. It just like, and we saw like so many great examples of volleying last year with Snatch Games internationally. I still think of España 5 and the way that Margarita, Satine, and Ferran, like they really just ran the gamut on that Snatch Game and volleyed so beautifully off of each other. I think of like season 17 when we had Anya as Eddie Murphy and Jules as
Bigfoot.
Jesus.
Miss Bigfoot. Sorry.
Miss Bigfoot. Thank you. And the way that they kind of volleyed off of each other in a weird way. And like they were like, that's one of the big tenets of Drag Race. It's one of, or in Snatch Game, it's one of those things Rue encourages people to do. Why are you going to take one of the major tenets just completely out of Snatch Game completely?
I blame Canada. I'm blaming you, Canada, because y'all be doing that. Y'all be throwing this stuff against the wall. I'm gonna say it, Canada. Y'all be trying to do stuff and doing all.
At least they didn't
listen.
And y'all the blueprint. Y'all are becoming the blueprint. Y'all are becoming the blueprint, and everybody wants to do what y'all do, and they trying this stuff, and it ain't working. It worked for y'all, but it don't work for everybody.
Listen. And it didn't work for me either, clearly. So I agree. I don't disagree. I think that they do like to try and switch it up. But sometimes the switch up
theory
is a downgrade. It's just like, it's not what they think it's gonna bring to the show, which sucks. But
I mean, just what did they do? I can't remember what franchise did that Snatch Game newlywed or Snatch Game dating show thing.
Oh,
Who did that? Was that Down Under?
Who did? Oh, that was Down Under.
That was Down Under.
I was like, why are we doing this? I did not like that either.
I think.
No, that was All Stars. No, that was US All Stars.
Oh, I just don't.
Oh my God, yeah. Down Under. What did Down Under do different?
They did the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah, I ain't like that either.
That worked fine for me.
Right.
I ain't like that either. I want Snatch Game to be Snatch Game, period. I don't want no extra Snatch Game. Get me out of here. Snatch Game, Match Game, Snatch Game, Love Demon, Snatch Game, Pageant. I don't want none of that. Just sit here and give me Snatch Game where they can, like you said, they can volley off each other. They can banter with the judges. They can banter with Rue or whoever the host is. Like, just do something. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
It ain't broke. Snatch Game ain't broke. And the cast can be broke because sometimes when they see Snatch Game ain't working, it's not because the format is bad. It's because the group of people you put together, they just don't know how to do it. Unfortunately, it's the queens who don't know how to do it. It's never the format. It's always the performers. So don't change the format. Pick better performers if you want to. If you need to get pick people who you think know how to do Snatch Game if that game is that important to you. Now, and it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be, I'm picking queens who's good for Snatch Game. You should never do that.
No.
Because you want them to be able to rise to any occasion. That's the kind of queen you want to represent your show. And she should be able to rise to any occasion. And good, great. But it's never the format of Snatch Game that's the problem. It's never. We don't need Snatch Game, Get Me Out of Here. We don't need Snatch Game of Love. We don't need Snatch Game pageants. We don't need that. We just need
Snatch Game elections.
Snatch Game elections. We don't need that. Like, we don't, because I didn't like that
Baby,
either.
not
We did not need that either. I don't want it. I just want Snatch Game.
And speaking of Philippines, someone that was able to step out of the traditional Snatch Game box and snatch herself a win. Like, I still think of Angel's performance in Snatch Game on season 3 of Philippines. Like, the way she just kind of took control and made all of this chaos, that wouldn't have been at all possible in this kind of format.
No.
Like,
No.
anyway, the moral of the story, do Snatch Game. Just
Regular old Snatch Game. It ain't broke, don't fix it.
But who would we all have had as our winner of this Snatch Game?
I think everybody said Goblin except you.
I think
Mariah for me.
Oh, Mariah.
Okay, yes.
Mm.
I am gonna say Sminty.
I would be mad at that.
I really think Sminty just had a fully fleshed out character. She had it. She had the jokes. She bantered really well. I'm gonna go Sminty.
I can see that too. Yeah. Wouldn't be mad at that.
Period. Well, now we don't have to, complain about Snatch Game anymore. We did it. I hope everyone feels better. Let us know.
You feeling good, Lana? You feel okay?
I'm feeling good. I let it out.
Lana and I have had a day of complaining on it. No, literally both of to break the fourth wall completely. Both of the podcasts Lana and I have done today have been nothing but complaining about reality TV. And it's quite nice to have those days. I'm not even
Please go
gonna
check it out.
Yeah, what's the other podcast? Please plug it in.
Project Runway, episode 7 and 8. Go check that out because we had no mercy for them on that podcast that day.
We're doing a rewatch of all the old seasons of Project Runway. We're on season 8. So go check that out.
Go check that out on the CUP TV.
It'll be out on Friday. So go check out me and Lana literally just yelling at fashion for about 45 minutes.
Yeah, for
it's quite
whole
good.
45 minutes. Good.
It's quite good. It's really fun. But yes, we will talk about the runways over on Look Over Here, so make sure to check that out. The category was Let Them Eat Cape.
Cute.
Okay, cute.
Cute.
Really quickly though, favorites from amongst the group. Anyone? Favorites?
Godlin.
Favorite runways? Yes.
Godlin is phenomenal. I did love Sminty's.
Minty and Sminty's.
Yeah.
Minty. Yes. The mints. The mints ate this runway up. Both mints ate this runway up. Godlin, Minty, Sminty. My favorite 3.
No one looked bad. No, that's a lie. I'm sorry. I lied several times on the podcast. Almost everyone looked great.
Top 3 is Godland, Fontana, and Sminty for me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fontana was beautiful.
I would say Minty. I would say Naomi.
Naomi was good too.
And I'm gonna say Zahira as well. But this was such a great runway for a lot of people. Just because Zahira stepped out of her box so fiercely, I was like,
yeah.
And I'm calling it now. I don't think she's posted it on Instagram yet. I called it when I watched it the first time. If that look that Zahira wore was not made by Marmalade, I would be genuinely shocked. It looks...
Yeah, I can see that.
It looks like something Marm would have made, and it's so sickening. But I'm like, it looks like a Marmalade original, and I hope it is. So whoever made it, stunning. But yeah, that would be my top 3.
So you said everybody ate, and you said no.
Yeah, name them.
I'm sorry, girl. I love you. That's my girl. That's my girl. I cannot describe how excited I was to see Miss Serena Morena on this season because she is one of my favorites from Drag Race Mexico. This runway was not good.
It was
not good.
My only problem was I wanted more cape. Like it is Let Them Eat Cape, and the cape felt like it was tucked in, and it was no cape. I wanted more cape.
Oh, that's your only.
I liked it. I just wanted more.
I wanted more. It wasn't bad. I just felt like it needed more cape. It didn't fit the brief to me.
I agree. But
other than that, it wasn't bad to me. me personally, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best.
I think personally, Mariah for me was the one that I was like,
okay.
I mean, it was a fitted sheet. I agree with Michelle Massage. I was like, oh, that's a fitted sheet, girl.
For me, it just like is a little bit like for. I hate to say it, but for Mariah, it's kind of like it seems like for this season, she was just like, I have a lot of this stuff at home and I'm going to bring it with me, which, you know what, relatable, girl, relatable. But it's like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, like I was expecting more from Mariah, you know?
I see that. I also feel like this still is an evolution of where Mariah has been.
For sure.
And I feel like we are getting that next level Mariah still. I would agree with that. I think this is the first week for me where Mariah hasn't wowed me on the runway. I'll say that.
Yeah, right.
Because even through her promo, like her promo gagged the hell out of me.
Oh,
like,
gorgeous.
This is the first week where I'm like, okay, Mariah, still looks good, but
right. It was perfectly solid. It was not the worst for me. It was fine. It was fine. I just, like we said, Minty, for me, on this runway, was so freaking angelic and beautiful. And I just wanted to just jump in there and I wanted that. And that's been Minty every week. Every week Minty walks down the runway, she has never missed. And I was like, that's
why it frustrates me so bad that she can't, like, open up. She's so great at the runways, so talented when she's performing, but she just needs to open up and let loose and have fun. That's what's missing.
That's what's missing, because it doesn't feel like she was having fun, but she knows she looks good. She knows she's pretty. She knows her outfits are gonna be on point every single time. And I think you said, like, she's a perfectionist, and it showed in that moment, because that look was perfection. It was so good, but she does not know how to open up and let loose and stuff like the Snatch Game. Like, she was so closed off, and it just felt uncomfortable to watch her in the Snatch Game. And that's where it's like, oh, I don't want her to be in the bottom, but
it needed to happen.
She deserves to be in the bottom.
I think Lana, you mean you needed her too?
Yes. Yeah, all of that. Let loose.
The OG. Pay some respects to the OG soundbite here on the channel. And I thank you. But yes. Tara, you were gonna say, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, I think that is Minty's perfectionism that like gets in the way, maybe. You know, is like that she doesn't want to say the wrong thing, so then it trips her up, and then if she stumbles at all in like speaking, then that will make her overthink that. And like I think she's an overthinker because where she is a perfectionist, and she inhibits herself then when she's on camera, maybe, or even just in everyday life. Like I can see that, and it's relatable.
And hey, the last girl to represent the Philippines on UK versus the World did pretty damn well. So there's got to be a little bit of that internal pressure that she's feeling in there. And
Absolutely.
So far, she hasn't delivered the way that Marina has. And I think that definitely also, you know, was getting to her for sure.
For sure.
But unfortunately, it does lead to her in the bottom again this week. But let's talk about these results that we have going on. Our top 3. Now, if you had told me going into this season, this was the top 3 for Snatch Game, I would have laughed.
I'd be like, nah.
Sminty, Naomi, Godland, huh?
Yeah.
What? Where?
Yeah, not Kate Butch. How is she?
Right. That's why I was like, Kate Butch ain't up there.
I would have thought like Kate, Melinda,
and somebody.
Mariah, maybe. I don't know.
Mariah went home on her last Snatch.
Yeah, now that I heard that, I was like, oh, well. But before the season, that's who I would have thought. But that's because I didn't know better.
Crazy top 3. And the winner, come on, Miss Godly.
Yes.
You better.
2 in a row. That's our girl. I love her. I love her.
Deserved.
Very well deserved.
I
100%.
laughed. Look, I laughed. You made me laugh.
I
too.
laughed.
Funniest
I
on the
laughed.
challenge, and honestly, best on the runway, I think.
Oh.
Agreed.
That runway.
Fierce.
Spectacular.
Phenomenal.
Spectacular. Ugh, so good. And we end up with our bottom three. And this sucked because I love all of them. Fontana, Sedena, Minty are in the bottom three. And we have a Chippy Tea to deal with.
Yay.
I still hate it. I still hate our Golden Beaver Chippy Tea.
I know. Now that's our influence, Lana.
That too.
I mean, the Golden
That
Beaver
too.
worked for Canada, but Chippy Tea, come
Yep.
on.
I mean, I don't mind the Golden Beaver or the, I don't mind
Golden
that
Balut.
for that format. Like, sure, do that if you want to do that, and you want to take that from Canada. Sure, do that. But the Chippy Tea, I guess, sure, whatever.
No.
I don't like the name that much.
I think it's no.
I do like the format. I agree with you, Lana, but the idea of like a little bedazzled fish. I don't like. Maybe I just don't get it because I'm not from the UK. I don't know.
I mean, I get the fish and chips and all that.
Yeah.
And I get that, but like,
It's just not
could have did something else.
There's not a lot of pun in it as does the Golden Beaver.
Yes.
It's like, come on now. The Golden Beaver is an icon.
She's the one.
She is the one.
We're waiting for her to come on the pod. Come on, Miss Beaver.
I need the
And she
Beaver to show
will.
up.
We're waiting.
Podcast.
We're waiting.
I mean,
girl,
if we are
but
legit, we will be a legit podcast if the Golden
Yeah.
Beaver.
come on now.
Like,
I'm waiting. But
Put the Golden Beaver right there with Ornacia, and we'll be good to go.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yes.
I love, I want all of it. But we go back into Untucked, and officially, this is Mariah Balenciaga's best placement on Drag Race ever. And she made it past Snatch Game.
good for her.
And
good
I'm
for
just that's my girl. I'm so proud of her. And Sminty is like, if you had written Sminty drop in the top for Snatch Game, but she's still bitter she didn't win. Again.
A bit of better. Bucket.
No, don't do Miss Fontana like that.
I mean, you Sminty. I think she was, Sminty.
I'm sorry, Sminty. I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to take your shine, Sminty. I'm so sorry. And then she goes,
but I'm doing it anyway.
I'm like, look, I have thrown up a lot in my life. I have thrown up before. I've gotten queasy. I done dry heave before. And she was like, she was throwing up, and then we heard, like, she just spit in the bucket. She was like, pooey. I was like,
Help that.
I was like, fuck that. I know, but I understand because yes,
Yeah.
when you get in situations like that, I have had anxiety, nausea before, so it happens. So I'm not saying this fake. I just love how she.
It was a very
the timing,
funny timing
the
of all of
timing,
it.
and then the spit at the end, like, phew.
It wasn't even. It's not even Fontana doing it. It's the way they edited it. Because you're like cutting between Sminty and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in the top. And then you cut to Fontana and she's like, and then she's, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm in the top. Oh my goodness, I'll take it. Ah! And it's
buckets. I was like, oh my God.
I felt so bad for Fontana in that moment. I'm just like, no, girl, no.
I was just happy that nobody in there was like, no, don't throw up, because if you throw up, I'm gonna throw up, because there's some people who throw up because other people. I'm like, I don't want that, like, because if now she's throwing up and somebody else is like, no, we didn't need that, but.
No couture was harmed in the making of this episode of UK versus the World. Yes. But otherwise, it's pretty much, the girls you're pleading their case to Miss Godland. It's pretty standard. If you've watched a season of Canada's Drag Race, you've seen how this goes.
You've seen Tara not get the beaver, right?
Correct.
Yeah. You know the beaver.
Robbery.
You know of her, but you don't know her, huh?
Perla.
I
How
thought
dare
it was
you.
funny how after the bottom girls pleaded their case, Godlin was like, "Okay, I'm gonna let y'all practice your songs.
Right.
You're dismissed." Very that energy. Very, very good.
Very that.
Go
Very,
practice your songs
very. All right, go
Yeah.
go on,
Go forth and do.
go forth and do.
Go
Ah,
forth and do.
Very
such a-
that.
now. Great TV moment. Godlin, I'm so glad Godlin's in the season.
I love her. And she is out here playing the UK versus the world game because we go back to the main stage and she's got her Chippy Tea. She still can't pronounce it. I love every bit of that. And we find out that she decides to save Serena.
That was a gag.
And we have Fontana and Minty in the bottom two.
But not
But
only
I get it. I get it because Fontana has been doing well, so of course you're gonna put her in the bottom. See if you can try to take her out, but you know that she probably won't go. And then you have Minty, who is somebody that's already been in the bottom and you've already saved. So like you're not gonna do that again. You can't keep extending that branch. You got to start branching out because then that can help you in the game with other alliances like going forward. So I understood her reasoning.
100%. Was it still a gag?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And also, she did mention she was going to go off of who she thought did the best in the Snatch Game. And who she thought did the best in the Snatch Game of these three was Serena. And honestly, if I'm going by that metric, I think I agree with Godland. To be honest with you, I think these were unfortunately, like, if we're going just off of Snatch Game, just off, we're not factoring in runway, we're not factoring in track record, nothing else. I think Serena did do better than both Fontana and Minty in the Snatch Game. So I, like, based on her reasoning, it all was fair. But there is also that little bit where she's like, these are two really, really strong competitors. And I cannot think there was not a part of Godlin's mind that said, one of these two is going to go home.
Exactly.
And that's fine for my game.
I mean, I agree. I'm like, if she, because at first everybody was so gagged when she picked Serena, and everybody was like, oh my, even Alan Carr was like, what? Like, and I think it was because what she said was, I'm picking the person who I felt did the best in Snatch Game. And I'm like, I don't know why y'all so gagged, because nobody thinks the same. And what you might not find funny, somebody else could find funny. And I think looking back at Snatch Game, Serena was making Godlin laugh. Like Godlin was over there cackling a little bit. And, you know, if you watch it back, you could see Godlin chuckling when Serena was doing her impression of Charo. So, which we might not have found Charo funny, but God, it didn't matter what we or anybody else. It was the person who was holding the Chippy Tea. And that was Godlin, and she found it funny. So I'm like,
Serena's impression
to me.
Her
It made
impression
sense.
of it. Her
Yeah, it
impression
made
of an
sense
impression
because,
of Charo did good, I guess.
Yeah, like you said, Tara, Minty already got that branch extended to her once before. She already, you can't keep going back to that same person because then now y'all look like an alliance, and now it looks like we have to get rid of one of y'all. So we putting y'all up against each other. Even if that's not the case, that's what it looks like. Second of all, Minty's strong. She's strong in this competition as far as everybody knows she's going to come out with a runway that's going to be banger. She's going to have a great runway. So it's always the issue that if I do bad and she do bad, and we come down the runway, she could beat me. So I'm going to take her out. Also, Fontana is good. She's been at the top. She's been at the top both weeks. And it's like, you take out a strong competitor. That's just the nature of the game. And so I think I would have picked Serena. Like, I was literally like, pick Serena. She go pick Serena. She picked Serena because it makes sense. Not that Serena's doing bad in this competition. It's just that in this moment, Minty and Fontana are two other people who ahead of her, who could happily say Gauntlet out at some point in time. So I thought this made the most sense to me.
I don't know. I may just be naive, and I don't really know Godlin that much. But I'm sure there's a little bit of gameplay in her choice to save Serena. But I don't know. I feel like maybe she might have saved Serena because Serena, unlike Minty and Fontana, did not make it far into her original season. So she wanted to get more of a chance to have her flowers and be seen by the world because she didn't get that much of a chance. That's what I would like to think.
I would love that. Would be true too.
And I think there's definitely merit to that as well, because beyond, the strategy of saving Serena and putting these two in the bottom, Serena did a great job at pleading her case in Untucked as well. I'm not going to deny her that either. She was like, I want to show more of my heritage. I want to show more of my drag to RuPaul. I really want that opportunity to do that. I agree with you, Jonathan. I think there is a really strong part of Godlin's choice that was influenced by just wanting Serena to have that opportunity to show more of, her drag and what she's got. I hope so. It seems like there were a lot of factors at play here.
It's crazy because the people who are at the bottom are the ones who want to show Ru, because they have not been judged by Ru before. Everybody in there have never been judged by Ru, and everybody at the top have. So it's kind of like,
except Naomi.
Except Naomi. But
and Godland.
I'm saying not at the top, or the ones who are not in the bottom right now.
Oh, sure.
The ones who are not in the bottom right now, they have mostly all been judged by Ru before, and these girls really want to just have that moment to be in front of Ru, being judged more. And so I think Godlin just felt more empathy at that point. I agree with John with Serena at that point, and that's fine if that's the case too. It could be gameplay and empathy. All can be true. All can be true. But I still think it was the right choice. It was for gameplay and for empathy purposes. It was the right choice to be made in that moment.
And also, I just love Serena, and I'm happy she's here.
Me too. I'm happy she gets.
I think this is now better than her original placement as well, and I'm quite happy about that too.
Is it?
I think she got 9th on Mexico season 1.
Okay.
I want to say. I was going to say.
I don't know why I feel like we saw so much more Serena. I don't know why I feel like that.
8th. She got 8th.
One more week.
So yeah, one more week. But all of this to say, we got a phenomenal lip sync out of this. Like, come on now. Fontana and Minty, Jade, Angel of My Dreams. Thank you, BBC.
Yes. As soon as we seen Jade on the judging panel, I was like, it's going to be Angel of My Dreams. It's going to be Angel of My Dreams. I was so excited.
I was going to be mad if it wasn't. I was going to be mad if it wasn't.
And it's honestly such a good song for them both to play too, because like Minty is more of like a sensual, like gonna give you like face, gonna give you a lot of like standing still, like power in her performance. And Fontana is more of like that firecracker performer. So that song has so many levels to it, and you can take it either way.
I love that Jade was like, oh, so glad because I wrote this with drag in mind. Like she wrote this song for drag artists to perform this song, and I'm like, that's kind of hot and fire that she did that, and that she got to have this song on Drag Race. That's kind of amazing.
She's such a huge supporter of like drag queens as well. Like she's had drag queens on stage with her. Like she does the work for the queer community.
That's full circle for everybody. I kind of that's kind of eating up right there, because like for her as an artist to take a song that she wrote and was like, I wrote with drag queens in mind when I wrote it. Then to have that, and then for drag queens to come and perform with her, who she is a full supporter of, and she loves the culture. She brings it to the show to get on RuPaul's Drag Race on a global stage, and to have your song as the lip sync song that people are going to remember for a long time, because we have shows like this who are going to talk about the lip syncs and lip sync songs and the choices, and then she get to sit there and be on the judging panel for that's amazing for all fronts. I love that.
And we got 2 great performers to
Two great performances.
Because it could have been worse.
It
could have been 2 girls who don't know how to perform.
Your song, you get the song, and then it's good. Now I felt bad. last week because Melinda and Naomi didn't perform that girl's song in the great. It wasn't
No,
great.
Danny Minogue wasn't there.
Oh no! There wasn't her. It wasn't her. Who was there?
Fontana and Godwin did Laureen very well.
No, then it wasn't that. I'm thinking of 18. I'm thinking of 18. I'm thinking.
You are thinking of 18.
I'm thinking of 18.
No, because the premiere, Fontana and Godwin did Laureen's song
Yes.
gorgeously.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think of just having that person sitting in your song being performed and it's done well by both performers, and you like, oh, this was the dream. This is everything. I felt good for Jade. I felt good for her.
Lana, are you thinking of the Enough Cardi B lip sync from the premiere of 18 when it wasn't like the absolute best thing in the world?
Yeah.
Because Nina was in that gown and she didn't know all those words.
Yeah.
And didn't get clocked for not knowing the words.
Yeah. Let me move on.
But we're gonna clock Kenya for not knowing the word. Oh, okay.
Anyway. Okay.
Anyway, anywho. No, this lip sync was phenomenal. Fundamentally, like, I understand it probably wasn't in the production schedule for them to have a double save. This should have been a double save, point blank. I think they both absolutely slayed this. For me, that's my opinion. I really like, just because I think they both, to your point, Tara, they both took this song and performed it in such different, beautiful ways. Like, Minty she's got such power in her stance, and like she is that, like, she has such sharpness with the way that she performs, and it's so electrifying. I just absolutely love it. And Fontana coming out, giving everything she has, and it just I wanted to see more from both of them after this thing. I think they both deserved a little bit more time. That's just me. But overall, great lip sync.
I feel like it was very a mix of like old school and new school. Like old school standing still, like in the power, and then the new school just like very like firecrackery, which is what was like, it was so nice to see like those two opposite ends of things.
It went back and forth for me. Like, I thought Minty started off so strong. I was like, Minty is starting us off really good. And I was like, okay, Minty, okay, you keep doing that. And then Fontana, she started coming up. And then for me, it was like right towards that middle-ish end, Fontana got a little desperate and she kept doing all the cartwheels. And I was like, girl, calm down. That's not necessary. Because you came up and you were hitting it. And Minty started to fall back a little bit. And then she started doing all the cartwheels, and I was like, okay, no, Minty. And then Minty came right. It was just so back and forth. But in the end, for me, I think it was Fontana worked the stage better than Minty. Minty fell back, and Fontana stayed up, and she stayed in our presence. Like, she made sure, even if the camera was going to go on Minty, she was right there. You couldn't take it off of her because she was going to always be in the same shot as Minty. She was always going to be somewhere near. And then she just stayed in that front of that stage, and she was like, I know the words, and I'm going to give you all this face, and I'm going to give you hairography, and I'm going to do everything. Like, she just performed. And Minty kind of started strong and faded back. And Fontana started a little weak, but worked up, got a little jittery, and then calmed it down right at the end, enough to where she was in the pocket at the end.
It was almost tactical the way that Fontana approached this lip sync. Like, to your point, where she's like being everywhere that Minty was and like being in the camera. It felt like, and I love that word, tactical, because it doesn't, like, lip sync for your lives often don't feel that way. But this really did, like, everything she was doing was calculated without feeling that way. And I do think that is what tipped the balance for Fontana here, simply just because she was ever present in almost every part of this performance.
Yeah, I feel like she had more levels to her performance too. But like Lana, I feel the same way. I feel like Minty started off really strong, fell back a little bit, but then kind of just stayed flat throughout the entire thing. And then Fontana, to me, started off kind of too wild at first, and then brought it down, found her groove, and then brought it all the way up until the end. So yeah, I totally agree with you, Lana.
Yeah, it was just a thing that they just went, had their moments to shine, and then it was like one took advantage of it more than the other, and it made sense for why the outcome was the outcome. But what I felt from Fontana was that she really wanted this. And I think it was even more than a want, that she needed this. Like she said it in Untucked, everything I had went into this. I go back home with nothing because I put everything into this. And so I think this was a culmination. She was literally lip syncing for her life. And it showed in every way that she needed this win. She needs to be in this competition. And it was, like I said, it started really, like I said, manic, a little wild, a little crazy, but she was like, okay, I gotta calm down. She calmed it down and finally found her sweet spot. But it was a good lip sync though from both of them. They gave good lip sync. I don't know if I would have gave it a double Shantae. I don't know about Shantae. I don't know if I would have said a double. Yeah. I don't know if both of them should have stayed, but I think because I feel like Minty just fell off. And you can't fall off. If you go do you can't fall off the lip sync. I have to have you performing all the way through that lip sync for the judges to feel like you deserve to stay. Now, if it was literally that close for head to head, like they stayed in each other's group, whose lip sync was that we were just talking about that was just so good that it was
Juicy and Mia?
Yeah, if it was that, absolutely. You can't send that home. You can't send that home. But if you see somebody tipping a balance a little bit, then you can send somebody home. This was a tip of the balance. Somebody tipped the scales and somebody could go home. It has to be super, super dang perfection on both ends for me to say somebody it's a double stay. Like there's always a loser in every situation. And this one, unfortunately, had a loser.
And we lose Minty Fresh.
We lost a runway goddess. I know we just lost a runway goddess.
I'm disappointed. I really do love Minty. I think we've kind of been talking about it all episode. That one little bit was just not there for her. Where everyone else in this competition right now has it. And that is just the difference maker for her.
Teeny tiny one bit.
Just tip the switch need to be clicked on. It just didn't click.
But this does not diminish the fact that she is incredible and is already doing such incredible things with her career. So good. But it absolutely doesn't diminish the fact that she is an exceptional drag queen who has shown some of the best drag we've ever seen on Drag Race across both of her seasons. And, I hope that eventually, whatever the switch that she needs for Drag Race will get flipped. That's what I hope. I hope eventually we see that because she is just so sickening. And I would love to see her, on a third season sometime in the future when she's able to put that final piece together and really show everything that she can, because she is so sickening.
Absolutely.
I do follow a lot of the Philippines queens on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, whatnot, and I will say that even though Minty Fresh got eliminated pretty early this season, it's so exciting to see all the product placements, all the product endorsements that she's been getting, and all that opportunity that she's been given for about a year now. So I'm glad that that's happening for her still, regardless of the situation here.
Totally. And all these queens deserve it. Truly. Like they deserve all of the success that they're entitled to because they're great. So
absolutely.
And we we'll be talking to Minty tomorrow. So stay tuned
Ooh.
for our exit interview with Miss Minty Fresh. I'm very excited to talk to her. I think that'll be quite a good time. But Lana,
Please
I'm
don't.
sorry.
Why do we do this to ourselves? Why?
Because we do it every week.
We should not have to when it comes to this for me. Okay.
Well, Lana,
Mm-hmm.
you did lose your Minty Fresh
I know.
in the draft here.
I do know that.
But on the bright side, you and Jonathan are still tied for 4th.
Great. I'll take it. I'll take it. If I'm going to be stuck with anybody, Jonathan is. I'm going to say, if I'm going to be stuck with anybody, it'll be Jonathan. I'll take that.
Sure.
Hey, with that wig, Lana, I'm in.
Period. But yes, John and Lonathan are in joint 4th on 14 points.
Jonathan.
John and Lonathan in joint 4th. That's words are hard. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck my drag, I guess.
In the universe now.
I am in 3rd now with 19. Misha's in 2nd on 20, and Brandon is leading the draft because he took Godland from me with 22.5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Good job, Brandon.
And next week, girl groups.
Yay.
Love girl groups.
Yeah,
Love
some of my
girl
favorite
group.
episodes.
Mine too.
Agreed. Agreed. Absolutely. I'm excited to see what happens. Yes. Some of your absolute favorites. Absolutely. Tara, it's always a pleasure having you here. And something tells me it may not be the last time we see you sometime soon.
Maybe this week, perhaps.
Maybe. Stay tuned.
No, thank you guys so much for having me. I always love to come and chat. So it's just nice to sit down and debrief on Drag Race. I don't get to talk to anybody about Drag Race, so it's nice.
You know you're welcome literally anytime. We might as well just make you a panelist at this
Literally
point.
make me a panelist, girl. Sign me up. I'll start writing in my hours.
Great. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a plan.
We have benefits. We have 401k. We got
insurance.
Yeah.
We're working on the insurance part.
Yeah.
The vision one is hard.
Right.
Vision and dental is hard. Yes, I said what I said. Yeah.
And
those who know. I'm going to say those who get it, get it.
No, you know. And on that point, thank you for joining us for this recap for UK versus the World, episode 3. On your way out, subscribe for more chaos. Get your cup mug at lanagcreations.com. And with all that being said, go tip Tara, support Tara. All of her links are down below as well. Please go support her. We're going to get out of here. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all. Bye.